darling.
I heard that you are in the upcoming contest at the Twisted Cork on the 24th of this month for the funniest comic east of the Mississippi. Can you please tell me about that and some of the combatants that you'll be facing?
Oh, sweet lips, I would be honored to tell you about it. See, I look at the name of finalists and I see some amazing talent. Like Rich Reagan's national headliner. Keith McGill, 25 years in the business, national headliner. I see names like Ashley Nicole, a 30-year-old gilf who is funny as all get out. But a name I see and I don't like is Andy Frampton. Andy Frampton? Are you kidding me? Josh, no offense, my friend, but do we just let anybody with a pulse and a $25 entry fee into this contest? Andy Frampton? Well, I'm West Virginia's finest. Oh, come on. If we're going to do that, we might as well just let Sasquatch or Mothman himself into it, because I guarantee you, they're a hell of a lot funnier than Andy Frampton. Andy, I'm going to give credit where it is due. You made it to round 2, but I'm picking this fight, son, because I think I'm better than you. Look at me. I'm the all-American comedian. All the comics want to be me, and all their girlfriends want to be with me. Face it, buddy. I got the look. I got the moves. I got the material. I've got the stage presence. I've got it all, Andy. And there's nothing you can do. I should just list all my accomplishments. Andy, I am the reigning, defending Lexington's funniest person. I'm pretty sure back in the year 2015, I was like the 3rd funniest person in Cynthiana. Andy, I have a comedy page with over 2,000 likes. I had a meme pretty much go viral. Almost 1 million people seen it. One time in New York, a comedian went after me and he got bumped for Jim Gaffigan. So it's kind of like I opened up for Jim Gaffigan. Andy, just listing all my accolades give me a headache because my head just feels so big. But I don't have a big head, Andy. I'm a humble man. And on October 24th at 9 o'clock at the Twisted Cork, I'm going to humbly eliminate you, Andy. And I know that nobody is perfect. It would be narcissistic of me to claim that I am perfect because no one is perfect. But Andy, I'm as close as it's going to get. It doesn't take a rocket science degree to know that I just started a war. And Andy, I just hit your battleship. I'm in room 711, pretty lady.
711. Okay, guys, you heard it from him. October 24th of this month at the Twisted Cork, funniest comic east of the Mississippi. Come see this battle go down.
At the Twisted Cork in Lexington, Kentucky, will enter the semifinals of the funniest comic east of the Mississippi contest. Joining me now is one of the competitors, Andy Frampton. Andy, you're a favorite in this contest, but for some reason one of the comics has a problem with that. How does that make you feel?
I'm not 100% sure how to feel about it. Some guy named David Williams made his finals with me. Apparently he's got a problem with me enough times to say my name 4 times in some kind of weird wrestling promo he did. He kind of tried to seem like Ric Flair, the great Ric Flair. But he swung around a little bit and he looked like one of the 3 little pigs, and Sloth from the Goonies had a baby and its equilibrium was all thrown off. Might want to get that checked out, big guy. He ran around with his title belts. It said Lexington's Funniest 2019. He's some kind of champion. If you see, I have one, and it says Ultimate Comedy Champion, and I got this over 2 years ago. I've defended this thing in 19 different states, all the way from Buffalo, New York, to Tampa, Florida. And don't get me wrong, I love the town of Lexington, I really do. Those folks have been great to me through my comedy career, but Ultimate seems like it covers a little more than just one little town. And so, Says how you want to do weird wrestling promos about this. This and your Lexington title and the funniest comic east of the Mississippi competition title with that money and trip to LA are all on the line, in my opinion. So let me make that irrelevant and give you the best gimmick I can right now, because you tried to do Ric Flair and I'll do you one better. Because you stand there and play your jokes and thump your punchlines like you John 3:16. Andy 3:16 says I'm gonna whip your ass. And that's the bottom line, cause I said so. See you soon, kid.
Hello, Andy. You didn't think I'd go away, did you? Not after that silly little video you put out. You and your little friends making fun of me, Andy. You think it's funny that for the last couple days, I can't go anywhere without hearing names like Cheeseburger Randy? One of the three little pigs? Teletubby Williams? Not funny at all. But I am going to give credit where credit is due. That was a fine Stone Cold Steve Austin impression you did. I happen to do a little Stone Cold Steve Austin impression of my own. Ha ha ha! And that's exactly how I feel about you, Andy. You and all your little friends. I see your little friends, little James Overstreet. Oh, that's a silly Ric Flair impression. That's not Ric Flair. I'm David the All-American Williams. I'm not Ric Flair. Ric Flair is a legend who has slept with 10,000 women. I've only slept with about half that, Andy. You see, you got your little friends, but I got friends too. Big friends. You see, I've traveled all the way from the North Pole to the South Pole, and I got me a Madison pole. 6'5", 250 pounds of man who happens to think I'm very funny, Andy, and doesn't like it when people tell me any different. You see, in your little silly video, you wanted to challenge me. You wanted my Lexington's Funniest Person Championship against your little wussy belt. Well, I accept your challenge, Andy. But not on October 24th. You see, it's going to be on my terms, Andy Frampton. See, I'm smarter than that. You know, I graduated at the very bottom of my class, but I was smart enough to tell my mom it was in alphabetical order. Stay in your lane, brah. I can't even be mad at you, Andy. I can't be mad at you. If a dog bites a child, you can't be mad at the dog. You got to be mad at the person in charge of the dog. I'm mad at you, Josh Sardam. How dare you put somebody like Andy Frampton in this contest? He's not even funny. He's a loose cannon. But I'm going to tell you, I'm going to do a favor for you. See, you've been so busy featuring all over the country and all these comedy clubs that you forgot your main job. And your main job's promoting and getting good comedians. You got a crappy comedian. And I'm going to take care of that problem once and for all. You see, who I feel real bad for is people like the beautiful, lovely Mama Frampton. You see, all Mama Frampton wanted was a good, strong, independent boy to grow up to be a man. But all she got was a stupid, drunk, open micer. I'm going to go ahead and give you a little advice, Andy. On October 24th, at 9 o'clock at the Twisted Cork, don't even show up. Because if you do, you're going to lose to me. And you're going to upset Mama Frampton one more time.
Hey, Josh. What's up, man?
You heard David Williams put out another video about the contest?
But another one out?
Yeah. He's doing like a wrestling thing. Check it out.
Well, they were. What's that? Macho Man? What is he doing?
I don't know, but I don't think he's wearing a shirt.
He's definitely not wearing a shirt.
Mama Frampton woman was a good, strong, independent.
Mama Frampton would probably whoop his ass. That's a country woman.
Was a stupid, drunk, open.
No doubt.
So, yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and give you.
So what do you think about all this?
Well, I absolutely love the fact that this is getting all the publicity it's getting.
It's free advertising.
God, he dropped the gauntlet on me though, didn't he?
Kind of, which is kind of weird because you're like, showrunner.
You know, you bring up a great point. I am in charge, aren't I?
Yes, you are.
So this is what we're gonna do.
What?
October 24th at the Twisted Cork, funniest comic east of the Mississippi.
Is that a microphone?
David Williams, you're gonna put your belt on the line. That's gonna be a lot of fun. We'll see you guys there.
Were you recording yourself taking notes?
So?
You're a freak, Sardam.
Saw your promo. You like to use distractionary tactics, don't you, boy? A lot of smoke and mirrors to take away from the fact that this coming up round of funniest comic east of Mississippi at the Twisted Cork in Lexington's got you scared because there's 10 other comics with me, but for some reason I'm the one taking up all the real estate in your head. Yeah. Put your little suit blazer on, glued your 3 chest hairs on for everybody to see. Guess you got them off the barbershop floor. Probably bought them from some guy named Click Clack the Dice Man for $25 out back, didn't you? Then you stuck your white sunglasses on your face, the ones that are too small for your head. And seeing as how you look like a swagged out Pugsley Adams, you paid some lurch-looking cat to stand behind you, saying you was paying him to be sexy and silent. Well, I'm glad to see you got half your money's worth. Did your little rants and raves, tried to throw your promo together better than what your beard comes together between that double chin of yours. And then for some reason in your cockamamie mind, you decided to bring my mother into this. My dear sweet mother, I don't really understand that because see, that right there will spark a fire that can burn your forest down, son. But it's okay. It's okay. We're about a day away from that competition and all the Hollywood-esque recording tactics and things that you did in your promos and tried to have your buckethead friends talk about how, as I was interviewed in my return promo, there was no cord on the microphone and my girl didn't look professional as yours and all they could hear was the air conditioner over top of everything I said, but for some reason old buckethead Brent hung on to every word I said. He's got some kind of problem. Tell him I ain't hard to find. Anybody you got, I ain't hard to find. Bring them on. Bring your interviewer, bring your best friend, bring your worst friend, bring your mom. It don't matter. I ain't bringing nobody to Lexington. I'm going to beat you with my bare jokes. Because for everything you did, you came out and you made these waves. So now, it's time to see if you can swim. I'll see you soon, kid.